Hey there, comic book friends. This is Travis again. We're going to talk a little bit of art. One of the last videos I posted down here in my basement, which I don't film much in my basement because the lighting is usually pretty awful. But anyway, last video I had, Beardo from Minutia Minute YouTube channel was asking about the art that's stuck up on my walls. So I thought, well, I'd just share that with everybody. It's comic book stuff, and everybody loves comic book stuff, right? Or you wouldn't be watching my video. Some of this stuff is convention sketches that I picked up last year and a page of comic book art. So let's just get right into the stuff, and I'll kind of tell you the story around some of the stuff as we go along. First off, we'll talk about the first piece I picked up, which is Secret Six page of art. Let's see here. See if I can move the camera around and not make it too big of a mess. Okay, so here it is. This is Secret Six. This is from issue 9. This is page 7. This is probably my favorite issue, or one of my favorite issues of Secret Six. Artwork is by Nicholas Scott. Let me see if I can adjust my camera here, and we'll show you all that good stuff. Up there, you can hopefully see that that's Nicholas Scott's, name up there, and Doug Hazelwood did the inks on it. I think they probably had the best run of art on this book. This is one of my favorite issues. The reason it's one of my favorite issues is it kind of represents, well, they're in Gotham and they're trying to decide whether or not they could wear the cowl, because this is when Batman has supposedly died. And they're trying to decide if they could be the heroes. And they do a lot of heroics in this thing. And then they don't get any reward for it. They basically get kicked out of Gotham for it. At any rate, this is Bane is picking up a guy. He's already broken the guy's arms, and he throws him out the window. And while Catman, Blake here, is saving this girl because they hate kidnappers, and that's what they're beating up here. Catman thinks he hears something here, gives the little girl to Bane. Bane here is yelling at Catman as he's walking away, going, "Blake, Blake," because you can't leave me with this kid. This is my favorite pictures here. This, see right there, this would be blood splatters in the color version of it, and Bane is going, "Gucci, Gucci, Gucci," and of course, if you saw Bane covered in blood going Gucci Gucci at you, you'd scream too. The girl screams and he is saying, "Blake, come back. I think I broke it." Anyway, love this page. I got this page as a birthday present? Christmas present. Can't remember which it is now, from my very, very lovely wife. So yeah, my wife's awesome. Original artwork from that page of that comic. It still tickles me to death. This is the page I was talking about if you saw one of my earlier videos where I talked with Gail Simone at the last Emerald City Comic Con convention. This is the page I was talking about. I opened up so she could see it. I love having the original page here. To me, it just shows just how awesome Nicholas Scott is. Doug Hazelwood doing the inks on it. He inks most of her stuff. This is pretty awesome and pretty impressive. Yeah, there's a couple other Secret Six pages I would love to own. But I don't think I'll ever get the opportunity on those. Anyway, that's that. That's the Secret Six page. That's one of my other pages. That's my first page. That's my first comic book art. First official comic book art I owned, and it's that page of that book. Last year at Emerald City Comic Con, I decided that I was going to start getting some con sketches. So I mapped out who was going to be at the con and made a plan, and I was going to rush to those people's places and get con sketches. Last year, Cully Hammer was going to be at Emerald City Comic Con. I was all excited. I really like his, a lot of his work he does, really. But I was really enjoying, in Detective Comics at the time, in the back of Detective Comics, they were running the short stories, and it was a team up of Renee Montoya, The Question, and Huntress. So that's what I wanted to get done, and yeah. So anyway, here is, hopefully I'm not shaking the camera too much. Never done this kind of stuff. Here is a 14 by 11 sketch. I don't know if I shadow in the lighting. of Renee Monte and the Huntress. And there's Cully Hammer's signature. One of a kind, original piece of art. I'm pretty stoked. You know, them just standing there being awesome. Love these two characters. Really, really like this thing. Very stoked about it. I spent hours waiting to get this thing. He showed up late to the con, and this is the first place I went to, and I stood there. Missed down some other things, but that's okay because I'm really excited about that. Anyway, at that same con, while I was staying in line waiting to get this from Cully Hammer, I sent Ethan, my wonderful minion at this point, over to another line to pick up another sketch for me because I didn't want to miss out on getting something from somebody else while I was waiting for Cully Hammer to show up. So he went to Chris Samney's line, which is basically right across the aisle from us. And Ethan got there. He was the first person in line, and I saw him. Yay, he's the first person in line. And I was looking at my line, which I was the first person in line for. I looked back at his line, and there were like 20 people standing in line, so I'm really glad they got there and did. Anyway, so this is my Chris Samney con sketch. And see right down here where it says, this is mine, not Ethan's. See where it says, hey, Ethan? Right? That's because Chris asked him, well, whose name am I supposed to write down? And Ethan said Ethan, because of course he was thinking about himself. So it says, hey, Ethan. So obviously when I keel over and die, Ethan will at least inherit this one just because, well, it has his name on it. Anyway, that is Phantom Stranger and Dr. Fate. Two of my favorite, besides the Spectre really, of the magical heroes. I thought they would be an awesome team together. So I said, hey, do me this sketch with, let's get this sketch with both of these guys on it. Wouldn't that be an awesome team-up book? Like them in a convertible driving across, I don't know, the universe or the world or whatever, writing magical crimes and whatnot. Anyway, so, yeah, there's that. Then last year also, Brian Hurt was at Emerald City Comic-Con. I went a bit crazy getting sketches that year. He was there. He's the artist for Six Gun. You guys have watched any of my videos. You know I gush about how much I love Six Gun. And I got to talk with him a bunch. He's a really cool guy. I think he was excited that we were as excited about the book as we were. But here it is. There's Little John and Bill John Henry. And Drake Sinclair. And I absolutely love. This looks like it literally came out of a book. The rest of these look like sketches. I love them. They look great. But this piece, I don't know. It's so amazing looking that, there's the signature. So amazing looking to me. It's just I don't know what it's going to look like on the camera. But the colors, even for being the blacks and whites and the grays, it's so rich. It's so rich. It's so classic. I can't wait to run into him again and see if I can get him to do me another one because I want one with, I don't know, Becky and somebody else. Like Becky and Mrs. Humes, for instance, because she's the other one with a gun. Besides Becky is Mrs. Humes. That might be interesting. I can't think of who else I'd want to pair her with besides that right now. But yeah, I want another one so I can have it hung on my wall too. But yeah, there's that. I'm really stoked by that thing. That's pretty darn tickled by that. Like I said, don't know what it's gonna look like on the picture on the camera, but for me, it's pretty awesome looking. So yeah, that's my comic book art. Besides the stuff that I've shown off in the last Emerald City Comic Con video I did. I haven't gotten that stuff framed or anything like that yet and whatnot, but there it is. A little bit of my extra stuff. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you another time.